Hi, welcome you all to the technical analysis review of Nifty Spot. As usual, let's start with the top-down approach. And the chart you are viewing is a weekly chart. I have drawn trend lines over the years, both at swing lows and the swing highs. In fact, I am not in agreement with these trend lines because we are supposed to use a log chart when we use charts over years. However, due to some constraints, I'm using the normal chart. And as you can see, I have drawn the trend lines in the form of a zone, both the lower trend line as well as the upper trend line. And the shape almost resembles an ascending triangle. Okay. Now, as we can see, the present move is very close to the top of the trend line. Right now it is around 8741, while as the top of the trend line, we have two levels. One is 8830, the other one is the recent swing high, which is around 8970. What stands out in this chart is the ultra high volumes that we have witnessed last week. And the similar ultra high volumes were also witnessed during the budget week in 2016. However, what differentiates between last year and this year is that the last year the spread was high with a 700-point move, and this year's budget could only move the Nifty up by 220 points. Hence, the result is not in line with the effort. Also, if we consider the last year's budget week and the follow-up, we had a quiet week later, and then after that it was more of a tempered move with around 200-point move. However, in the coming week we have a RBI policy which can move the markets either way. We have a 21 weekly moving average, which is around 8420. Also, from the swing low to the swing high, if we draw a Fibonacci retracement, 38.2% of retracement comes to around 8425. Hence, I expect that any minor retracement up to 8400 is not a worry for the bulls. The worry comes only if the Nifty falls below 8400. Hence, the long-term investors and medium-term investors need not worry till the Nifty doesn't breach 8400. Now, let's move on to the daily chart. In this daily chart, I have pre-drawn many resistance and support zones, and which I religiously follow. The magenta zones are the resistance and support zones, and these yellow zones are the gap zones. As we have discussed in the weekly chart, the support zone is coming to around 8400 to 8430, both from 21 weekly moving average and Fib retracement level of 38.2%. And the same thing has been corroborated even by the fib levels and moving averages in daily chart also. The 100-day moving average is around 8405 and 50% of retracement from swing high of 8970 to swing low of 7890 comes to around 8430. Hence, I strongly feel the 8400 to 8430 is a very strong support going forward. Now let's look at the resistance levels. Now as you can see, after a big up move on the budget day, we had two quite consolidation days, and they both met with resistance at around 78.6% retracement from the swing low of 7890. We have an interesting pattern right now in Nifty. As you can see, last Monday we had an inside bar, and then on Tuesday the market went down, faking, and many weak hands got into the shorts. This pattern is called Hikkake pattern. It will fake a move, so it has faked on the downside, and then on Wednesday it again went up. Now the same similar pattern of inside bar has formed this Friday also. Since we have a news week ahead with RBI policy to be announced during the midweek, we can expect one more Hikkake pattern to form in Nifty. Since we are in a very tricky zone, now let's review Nifty for the coming week through harmonics. I visualize a bearish shark pattern in Nifty right now. So let's draw the bearish shark. I'm considering this point as the swing high because we had a sufficient swing low previously. So this is going to be point X for my 5-point pattern. Then this swing low is going to be my A. Then we have the important point of B here, and then the next swing low is going to be the point C, and then when I go up for the point D, the validity for the shark pattern is 1.27. So first let me draw at 1.27. In the meantime, I have drawn various retracements and projections and created the PRZ, which is nothing but potential reversal zone, and that is marked by the yellow. Also, the blue zone which I have marked is nothing but the gap resistance. So the gap resistance is between 8810 to 8820, and PRZ is between this week's high of 8757 to 8847. If this pattern is successful, reversal can happen anywhere up to 8850. So since the coming week is a very crucial week with major news for the banking industry, better be cautious till we cross 8850. Thank you.